I.O.W. Sports. I.O.W. Sports. I.O.W. Sports.
Oh. What up, though? I gotta turn my volume down. Like, why is it repeating?
What the hell?
What the heck is going on?
What's up? What's everybody? How's everybody
what up,
doing today?
though?
What up? What's happening? It's your boy Wild Kamar in the building. You know the guy to the left, Detroit Mel, the man with the red mask playing for the I.O.W.
Upside
Network.
down Nick.
Yeah, upside down Nick.
There
Big
he
homie
is.
Nick. Sean is in the building.
What's up, boys?
What's happening?
What's happening? Y'all know the deal. Let's get all the preliminary stuff out the way. Y'all go ahead, go on over to the YouTube page, I.O.W. Sports Network.
Right.
You see it scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Go hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification,
Ding!
and let you know every time we go live, drop some content. Yeah, ring a ding, ding, ding.
Keep the
your
bell
head ringing.
Hey, you know what?
Hey,
I didn't know.
Sitting over there. What?
I forgot Nicky. Yeah, sorry. I'll tell you later.
Do you know who his father is?
Oh, did you know that I was talking about getting hit?
Yeah.
I'm an off nigga. I didn't know.
Keep the bells ringing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, I like this song.
Yeah.
I found out what it really means.
Ring
I like
ding
this
dong.
song.
Oh my gosh. How old were you when you figured that out?
Yesterday.
That's the song he plays when he pulls up in the white van outside the.
Wow.
Pocket full of pills.
I can't.
You can get me before the show starts, but when we got on airs, that's when I sit back.
Oh yeah, you gotta get him.
Pocket full of pills.
Like, why is Nick so mean?
Always picking on me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because what they don't see off screen.
Bro, they come on with the intro.
I gotta go. Oh, now I gotta go. Oh, okay. I got it.
Stick to the show, Lord. Stick to the show.
Yeah. He got.
Stick to the script.
Hey Nick, he got to play victim now on the camera. I got it. But no, everybody go.
It wasn't me. It was him.
Everybody go to the YouTube page, I.O.W. Sports Network. Like we said, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. Right. Make sure you follow that page. That has all of our content. Hey, ring that bell. Ring that ding, ding.
I got a good streak going. I'm doing like hip hop and R&B right now. So like within 5 minutes, all these stories
going to jail. Lying about these motherfucking hoes. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, hoop brothers ain't no problem.
It's not unusual.
Hey, no, I know it's Carlton or.
It's couched in because I'm on the couch.
Be careful. That might be a casting couch.
Right.
Be careful. But no,
what did you do? You've been here.
I didn't stay long.
No need.
You know, I know, right?
Oh my gosh, this is already getting off the rails. I ain't even got through preliminary stuff.
A Detroit dial-up day, right?
But no, definitely as well as the YouTube page, going over to the Instagram page. We don't be doing no Instagram thought. Well, maybe mail subscribe to us. So if y'all want to slide in DMs,
slide on in
over there, slide in his DMs. Yeah. But no, the Instagram is there just to let you know of what content we got coming down the pipe. I know, Nick. I know, right?
Send pictures. Send pictures
with the address
for
him. For him.
As well as your picture, just a picture.
Hey, Nick,
it can be your mama. I don't care. Send it, grandma.
Hey, he'll get there and get catfish and be like, "Well, I'm here now." Shit.
You don't look like the picture, but I will.
Good thing I printed this 8x10 out. Let me paste this over your face.
He's like, close enough. Damn it. But no, as well as the Twitter.
Swallow this Quaalude.
Twitter.
The Quaalude is a vitamin.
Don't tell him that he might be. I need some Quaaludes. My energy's down.
Oh my god. The Twitter as well. We don't be in no Twitter beefs, but
no, we don't do that.
It's also another form of social media platform.
Hey, Nick, look at you.
Can I get through
I'm
this?
sorry, bro. Go
Damn
ahead.
it. Can I get through this?
Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
The Twitter is another social media platform that we use to let you guys know what content we are dropping on the YouTube page. So that is what that is for as well. Go on over to the I.O.W. Sports Network Facebook page. It's a public page that allows everybody who loves sports to drop your own takes.
All right.
Drop some funny memes.
All right.
You can also just spark a good adult healthy debate. That's what it's there for.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, and we can't forget about a boy named Milk Dud as it blends in with the green screen because it's yellow, but it's okay. Yeah. Right. So our friend on the show, E.R. Maxwell, that his book is available on Amazon.
Awesome.
But no, now go ahead, Nick.
I said that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, it is awesome. But the Facebook page is there; it's open for the public. And if you got a sports podcast, plug your content,
plug it up, plug it in.
Yeah, there's a good possibility you end up probably doing a collab with I.O.W. Sports.
Right. At
least one of the three of us, if not all three of us. I know it's a handful to deal with all three of us at one time, but
that's what she said.
You never know. If you got a regular podcast, drop your content, let anybody know. If you got a small business, that's what it's there for. The key word in I.O.W. Sports Network is network. We are big on networking.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot to go around for everybody. And then most importantly, make sure you go to your respective app store, whether it's the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, and download the the I.O.W. Network app. I get them confused sometimes.
I do sometimes too.
But no, that's a lot of great content from various podcasts to a lot of great music from underground, independent artists as well as mainstream.
Right.
So now we got all that out the way. It took me a minute because I got my two co-hosts.
That was a great show. Thanks for joining us.
Right.
Cutting up.
Russell Simmons. Thanks for coming out.
We'll see you Thursday at 4.
Yeah. But hey, we are here live, episode 131.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 131. We racking them up. But let's get down to business. We gotta talk about the melee in Madison.
Right.
Not the malice at the palace. We in melee in Madison. I know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Cooler Heads did not come here during the handshake line, and I believe we got the clip. Take a look at what happened.
And Juwan Howard not going over immediately to shake hands. Now he's going to get in the line. Interesting finish here. 77. Oh, see, and they're going at it. Oh, yeah. Howard and Guard are not happy right now as the two of them continue to have words. We told you Juwan Howard was not happy about that timeout. And Juwan Howard just threw a right hand. And now we got a scrum. We have a scrum in Madison. Players are pushing and shoving. This is an ugly scene. This is an ugly scene.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we back on. This was high school for me.
A scrum.
Right. What's a scrum?
They made it seem like it was like.
Let's talk to our resident white boy. Sir, what's a scrum?
Well, the resident white boy got to say something because there are certain words that you two gentlemen can use that I cannot, right?
Right.
So now I have.
Which ones are those?
I'm going to say something that you guys can't. That was the whitest, oh my God, I've ever fucking heard in my entire life.
Oh my God, we got a scrum. I'm like, I'm getting on my dictionary. The fuck is a scrum?
He's like Jim Ross. There's a scrum.
I'm all like,
man, that was super white shit.
Scrum is that S-C?
That was whiter than whiteout.
Spell it.
Right. I'll call all my white friends. Hey, how you spell scrum? Like,
how you spell that shit? No, as you saw there, Juwan Howard and who is the head coach of Michigan Wolverines, and I forget the other coach's name from Wisconsin.
Guard.
Guard.
Yeah.
Guard.
G-A-R-D.
Guard.
It's G-A-R-D.
Yes, G-A-R-D. I can't remember his first name, but guard. He is the coach for Wisconsin
Sucker Punch.
Badgers. And
what up, though, Tim?
What's up, Tim? Man, let's get your initial thoughts, Nick. How you feel about that initial thoughts of the melee in Madison?
Juwan Howard got to grow the fuck up. The second time he got held back last year from going after Maryland, right? You're not in the NBA anymore. You are the head coach and a leader of young men at a big time college. You're not coaching a rec league where you could try to go after coaches every week. It's a pattern now, right? One time you could say is a mistake with someone, right? Second time becomes a pattern.
Yeah, fair.
You might not like the timeout. You just took a timeout up 13 with 35 seconds to go last week. So be a professional. Check your feelings to the side for a minute. Do what every coach does, minus the COVID era, right? When they were just waving, they weren't shaking hands. But just shake hands. Can you imagine Coach K or Roy Williams doing some shit like this? No, because they're all class all the time, right? Juwan, like, you're not an NBA player anymore, man. You're not the bully and the defender of the team when you're the head coach. You set an example and you lead. That's the first domino, is not being the first guy over to shake hands. Having to like be talked in or coerced. Did you hear the announcer saying Juwan Howard's not going to shake hands? Stop it. Like that to me, that starts all this shit. Because then the Wisconsin coach looks like he just like tried, like they shake hands, he's like, hey, and he wanted to explain it. And Howard again, caught up in his feelings and his emotions, completely overreacts, completely blows out the situation. We've all done that where you shake hands with someone and you grab them like, hey, I just want to say whatever. Hear the man out, be professional. And then if you have a beef, go knock on the locker room door and talk to him afterwards. So to me, it's very, Nick, how my readers, please?
Yeah. Get your glasses.
So
on,
like
man.
the second, I don't know if y'all, I wish I could have found out. There was another
slap. What the fuck was that? Like that coach comes in, he's trying to break it up. We don't have the mic on it, so we don't know what was said.
They had the video with the mic on it. I couldn't find it.
You know what was
it's
said
on
with that coach?
So when Juwan, whatever his name is,
Juwan Howard.
Thank you. When Howard came around, he was visibly upset, and he was like, "I remember that shit." That's the first thing that came out of his mouth.
Yeah.
So then, when Guard came up to him, "What up, though, Matt?"
What's going on?
He was
Matt?
like, "Don't touch me." That's what Howard had said. "Don't touch me." So I guess you can't really tell from the angle did he actually touch him. You saw him put his hands up. So Juwan said, "Don't touch me," and then he kept saying, "Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me." And then that's when the melee started from that.
Yeah, but then all the assistants, I saw the comments.
What up, John?
All the assistants were getting in the way. He wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
Why do you, you're a fucking head
Alonzo,
coach at Michigan. You're not at Tuesday night rec league at the Y. Like, you don't fucking do that shit. And it's the second time. Listen, Guard's wrong. Guard will get probably a small suspension, right? But if you're Michigan, why do you keep a coach like this? It's literally a black eye for the organization. And it's the second time. So it's not overreacting when somebody establishes a pattern. So let me ask you this. I don't know if Michigan will fire him, but they're completely justified if they do.
Okay, so you're AD of Michigan, Nick. What's your course of discipline for this?
Well, you always have to talk to the board and the advisors, right? It's a state university. He's got money. There's a contract situation. You have to decide, is it financially, is it fiscally responsible to get out of the contract? We all know money drives everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a state university, right? They're a state university, right? I know Michigan State is. Michigan's private?
They're private.
Like, I know Rutgers is a state university without having a state university. But when you got big time money like that, we all know money's the deciding factor, right?
Right.
You know, you're not winning. You had a top 10 team ranked in the preseason. You haven't delivered on the court. Now you're having an embarrassment like this. I don't know. If I'm the AD, it's obviously the AD can't make that decision on his own when it's like this. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a privately owned like NFL team and just the owner can make the acts. You got people to answer to still when you're the AD. So I could see it going either way. You know, a lot of people, universities. I'm wearing a shirt now. If Hubert Davis does this shit, North Carolina is held to a different standard. They're not accepting that. He's gone already. If that's North Carolina, that's Duke. They're gone. I don't know.
They're not firing Coach K. That he did that.
Coach K would never get fired.
He would never do that though. Those
no. You're right. You're right. Coach K would never do that. But there's so much leniency that Coach K will get. Like he could probably slap the whole crowd with his dick and still keep his job.
They'd be like, "What'd they do to you?"
They would be like, "Oh, I'm never washing my teeth again."
Right. That was just a love tap.
Yeah.
This is a mushroom print
because I wanted
never wear off.
Somebody yesterday.
Is that dick I taste?
They asked,
Duke, sir.
You must have forgotten on Twitter. Somebody said to me, "You must have forgot about Bobby Knight." I go, "I didn't forget about Bobby Knight. This isn't the 70s and 80s anymore." I go, "We're in a PC era. We're in a different era now where image is more important than anything."
Bobby Knight couldn't coach in today's basketball.
No, not throwing cheers and stuff like that. Oh, no. Grabbing people by their collar.
No, he couldn't coach today.
Couldn't do that.
But Juwan Howard has to realize it's not the early 90s. You're not in the NBA. You're not an enforcer anymore. You're the leader. Yeah. Well, and I get it. Like if that smack never took place, it's no big deal. But everyone seems to be trying to justify why he did that. Bitch, you don't do that because now you look like a bitch. It's flat out. That's what it is. People can disagree with me. People can come at me. That's my stance.
I feel you.
That shit ain't. You see that in the CYO league. You're or Little League baseball.
Color
You're
league.
going viral and you're never fucking coaching again. Why are you allowed to keep coaching because you're in college and you're paid?
At the Negro League.
I didn't say that.
Don't pay attention to this jerk.
I just heard the C. I know it's that color league. I know. No, but anyway, here's my thing. I think
CYO. It's a Catholic youth organization. It's where I coached basketball for 15 years.
Oh, okay. So no color people.
It's Catholic. I thought that was the given. No, I'm playing.
Stop feeding into him, man. Stop feeding into him. So this,
he's throwing jabs. I'm fucking throwing jabs back, man.
So this is your school.
What are you talking about?
This is your school you root for, and so I kind of
which my daughter's a college graduate from.
Yeah. So I give me like your fan opinion on it, and then I want you to give me your sports analyst opinion on it. Start with your fan opinion on it.
So my fan opinion is like, as a fan, you don't want to see them you don't want to see the punches drawn.
Okay.
Now, I want to say something else, but I'm trying to see how to say it without saying it. As a nigga, you like to see some of that stuff going on, but as a fan of the team. Not like that. No. He wants my man to like fall out. No, but seriously though, for real, as a fan, you want your squad, your team that you root for to always look good in a good light. It's just you want a perfect scenario. And like Nick said, I will agree with this part. If the punch wasn't thrown, you really won't be talking about it as much. You'd be like, okay, tempers flared, boom, 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 boom. I do think part of that is the frustration of how the season been going. Because last year they made it to the Final Four, Elite Eight, or something like that.
Yeah, they made it deep into.
They made a deep run. Year before that, they made a decent run. Yeah. So he had 2 decent years, and then you come to this 3rd year, and it's like, they losing. Yeah. So I think part of that was frustration. The other part is that
in the top 10, to start the year, the pre-rank, they were high because Michigan football and basketball. I remember a friend posting both teams were ranked in the top 10 for football and basketball.
Right, and for being a fan also too, knowing that Michigan basketball sucked for so long until the 5-5. Then after 5-5 sucked again for a while.
Yeah, John Beeline had
until Beeline came.
He had some.
I'm saying until Beeline came. So in between that 5-5 and Beeline, it sucked again. But so you like to see it. Okay, now
They
like
weren't
they're
that
coming
bad
back.
before the Fab Five. Didn't they have?
No, they suck.
Glenn
bro.
Rice.
I forgot what that was. The 89. Yeah, the 89. Yeah, that
was
year.
right
That
before
little,
that's
right before the 5-5. They started that with Amir Robinson and all them.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah. So I think that I just don't like the punch being thrown. I understand, like I said in our text too, I said I could see me doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to be able
punching like that too.
You have to be able to like listen to the people around you, say, you know what, y'all right. Let me calm down. Let me bag up. So I think prior to him coming over there, he was trying to gather himself. You know what I'm saying? And maybe because he was pissed off for whatever reason, one say the timeout, whatever. He tried to gather himself, and then when he came, and the reason why I can identify, I've done this before. You be pissed, so okay, I'm gonna gather myself. Then somebody just say something that sends you back because you might have been at 10, you only went down to 8.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Then somebody say something, you just snap.
Like I'm still hot.
I'm still kind of hot. So because you look at it, if you really watch the video, he said what he says and keep walking. He's walking past him almost.
Yeah.
And then my man said, "Hey."
Yeah, and he grabbed him.
He kind of like, "Hey, let me tell you what happened." And that's when he's like, "Hey, don't touch me." And to me, guard has to kind of realize too. Let me just leave him alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not excusing the punch.
No.
I'm just saying on that end too, you have to realize because if I was him, I'd say, okay, my man ain't in the mood to talk, and just leave him alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then, as a sports analyst, it has no place in sports because you still have to lead your team. Because what happened once he started punching, then all the team gets into it. Yeah. So
and
not only
the players were fighting too.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Look in the back, there were several punches thrown by a player on each team at each other.
Yeah. Right, and so you gotta look at the fact. You gotta look at that because now you costing your players maybe suspensions and stuff like that. Because as the coach, you affect the whole team.
Yep.
And you gotta kind of look at that. You have that responsibility.
The team takes on the personality of the coach, right?
Right. And
then, you see your coach fighting, you're like, all right, my coach is doing this.
Let's do it. Yeah. What Matt say?
I got him. Matt said if you're gonna hook off on somebody, at least throw it with the closed fist and not while he held back by teenagers and other coaches.
I wonder if he was like, so I punch him, so I slap him, so I punch him, so I slap him.
Like in the midst of thinking it.
So I punch him, so I slap him. Maybe if I slap him, won't be as bad. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wish I could Photoshop because I would be making meme after meme with this. Like the freeze frame with his hand on the side of the face. It's like, oh, baby, happy Valentine's Day.
Look, I go wash some dishes.
I think all three of us are in agreement. The half punch slap,
right?
It escalated.
The piss slap.
Well, yeah, it escalated things to another level, and honestly, if you take that out, maybe we're just having just a heated little quick conversation, and people go on about their business. I wish Juwan wouldn't have done that because I agree with both y'all. You being the head coach, you have to set the example of what your program is all about. It's okay to be, play hard nosed and play very tough and rugged, but once the game is over, you got to go back to humanity self. Like you got to go back to. Hey, look.
The dick slap heard around the Big Ten.
There's been times other coaches have talked shit. Yes, about youth players, coaches have talked shit. I still got to shake the fucking hand and walk away.
Yeah, and look, I look at it like this: if Juwan Howard was upset, I get it. He didn't want to shake his hand, and he wanted to pretty much be done with the line and whatever. Still in that, in the sportsmanship in me says, yo, even though you're upset, still like, show some kind of sportsmanship. Take your L. It is what it is. If you're upset about it, address it even go to guard and be like, bro, let's have a conversation after this. You know what I'm saying?
So like, he just wait and met him in the alley.
Well, I'm just saying, like
slap him.
I mean, just in general.
You're in
like,
the same conference. Send them a fucking email 24 hours later.
Right.
Like, hey,
yes,
you know what I mean? Let 24 hours to cool down, and I'm sure all the head coaches email each other.
Oh yeah.
Email. Send an email, man. Don't fucking.
Me personally, if I was Juwan Howard, I know I was upset. Hey, I didn't like that timeout. We'll talk later. Right. You know what I'm saying? Give him a quick fist bump and keep it moving. But I'll say this because I'm almost at what Mel was saying. You put your hands on me, you better be ready to scrap. And that's just. But
he didn't swing at that coach.
No. Hold on.
Well, here's the thing too. You got to realize you in the heat of the moment.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying? It's not. I got to keep saying it. I know people say I'm not excusing it.
No. I'm not excusing it neither. Yeah. But I just know where
I've been in brawls. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I've been in brawls so before too. But like, if I'm heated and the first thing you do is aggressively grab me, it's go time. Right? Like I'm ready to go. Like you didn't put your hands on me now. Like come on now. I told you not to put your hands on me. Now you did, and so you better be ready. And so I know that Juwan didn't hit guard, and then I don't know what escalated for Juwan to take the swing at the assistant coach. Now I don't know the reasons for that. So I wish
the only thing I can gather without the audio is that coach came in and was trying to keep the Michigan players back. He was pushing them up. Maybe him putting his hands on the players, but now it goes to the head coaches. You created this situation that was unsafe for kids in college. Any of us swing off at somebody at work, we're fired, right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Unless you're fighting MMA or boxing. You're terminated. You're terminated, right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You created an unsafe work environment. You don't
that's unheard of to swing on somebody at work.
Break up fights between head coaches. So if either coach is fired, I guarantee you that's in the press release is that we cannot condone this behavior. It created an unsafe environment for our players, and that's not something our students, and that's not what we're looking for. If there's a termination, I guarantee you something to that extent is in the press release.
Look, I'll be honest. I can see if they relieve Juwan Howard of his duties, then I keep it a buck. They have a true justification to do that because you absolutely can't set that example as the head coach.
Yes,
you can't. And so if they fire him, it's justified. But on the other end, I can see that just because of Juwan Howard has been try Jesus.
But don't try me.
Don't try me. On the other hand,
Mel?
I can see if they keep Juwan Howard because he has brought a quick little resurgence back to the program. Maybe not this year. I mean, they're 14-11 now, so they're having a rough year.
Your third year, that's when your imprint starts to get put on the team. The first year or two is inherited players.
Yes.
So now you're starting to see the Juwan Howard team come to light.
Yeah, and look, we don't know where he can take this program. If it's going to continue to improve, maybe this year is just an outlier year. We don't know. But I just wish he just wouldn't have wanted to throw in the swing, wouldn't have thrown the slap. I mean, you just can't do that. I mean, this isn't Rucker Park. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like playing judge, jury, and executioner on things that you felt was personally done against you. And I just wish he would have been more professional about it. But just me being Wildcard Martin, I can understand if I'm heated and I told you don't touch me and you put your hands on me. I don't know. I'm not thinking in my right mind. That professionalism goes right out the window once you put your hands on me.
You got to be professional.
True, but let me add this.
You at work.
Oh no, I hear you.
Players should never have to hold back a coach. Coaches
Oh no,
are
you're
there
100%
to hold
right.
back the players. Why? Because the players aren't mature enough at times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did Matt really say that?
Yeah,
He might be in over your head as head coach. He might be in over his head.
Oh my goodness. And look, here's my thing when it comes to, there's no rules that you can't take a timeout. So, you know, and you know, I hate when, like, especially in college football, they say, "Hey, stop running up the score."
Yeah, I hate that too.
Like, bro, like there's no rules that I should.
Well,
tell
college
my
football
team.
is different too because
Listen, if you're
college
pressing,
football,
you're pressing down 15 with 20 seconds left against walk-ons. Come on, wave the white fucking flag, go back in the zone, let the clock run out. Game's over.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up because we gotta touch on that.
here's his response. Well, I'm gonna show you his response to that too. Hold on
Okay.
a second. Because he did respond to that.
Because what did he really think he still had a chance for his team to get back in the game or win?
No, I'm gonna say what he said.
I guess he thought so last week when he took the timeout up 13 with 35 seconds. He's okay.
I thought it was, not necessary at that moment, especially being a large lead.
They're playing a video.
Before half the timeout, called with 3 seconds, 4 seconds to go.
Stop talking.
I thought that was, what I felt wasn't fair to our guys, and so that's what happened.
Just a follow-up, if you wanted the game to get done, why keep the press on against Wisconsin's backups at that point?
It wasn't a press. It was just 5 pressure defense, man-to-man. That's what 5 is for us.
Well, as far as touching, I mean, it's obvious touching at the handshake line. It must have been more than that.
Oh, yeah, it was more than that. Yeah. Touching me unnecessary wasn't cause for that when we were talking. And at that point, I thought that was, time to protect myself.
Came in later after some of the players and was going down the line with everybody. They were all fine. And he came up to me and pulled his max down and said, "I'll remember that." And he started pointing at me and tapped me in the chest. And I said, "Hold on. Let me explain to you why I took the timeout." Maybe he doesn't know the rule that you get the 10 seconds reset. I wasn't going to put my players in that type of situation to have to break a press in 4 seconds, coming stiff and cold off the bench. I wouldn't do that for a regular group. I can take a timeout. That's it gives my players the best chance to have success. So that's where it started, that he said, "I'll remember that. And I said, "Hey, let me tell you why I did what I did." And he didn't want any part of it. Kept moving on. So that's unfortunately, like I said, it overshadowed momentarily. I'm not going to let it overshadow it much longer than once I walk out of here. In fact, as soon as those questions are done about that, our team played really well in the second half, and we got a damn good team.
So, what do you think about his his response?
Well, I mean, when it comes to guard, I mean, he's going to have his thoughts and feelings. Of course, he came out the victor, so he's definitely going to talk good about his team. I didn't like the part where he said, "Well, maybe if you don't know the rules." I mean, that was shade. That was a little bit of shade.
That was shade right there.
That was a little bit of shade.
It was.
I like it. That's a move I do.
I thought of you when I saw that.
Yeah, but I mean, when you kind of throw shade in the press conference, man, then to me is like, now that this has been said now, then I still don't feel bad that Jawan, like, kind of reacted the way he did. I still think he shouldn't have thrown the punch or the slap, but now to me it's like
it seemed like he might have did a little instigating in that
kind of
you know what I'm saying, like
kind of poking it.
Because you know how you can kind of say some things and you know how you saying it's gonna provoke some. I've done it, so I know you can.
Yeah,
I've watched Roy Williams coach for years. After every single game, he shakes hands, he grabs the arm, and he'll talk to the coach. Win or lose, he does it.
Right.
There's never been a blow up.
I get what you're saying,
coaches
man, but that man grabbed him. He grabbed him. Like Nick, I want you to be 100.
You never been upset, Nick.
I want you to be 100.
You never been upset.
If a man grabs you, how aggressive that guard grabs.
Not even that, but when you upset, everything's on team.
Everything's on team.
So my thing is,
if you're at work, check your fucking feelings when you're at work. I'm
gonna let you know. I've been at work.
I mean, he drops an N-bomb. Yeah, go fucking ridiculous. Yes, because that's not being professional. But to react
I've been
like
at
that,
work and this
suck
happened.
shit up and deal with it, man. Be a fucking professional. You're getting paid millions of dollars to be a coach and a leader. Grow the fuck up. I think he's in over his head. I don't think he's
I'm a kid
deserving
because I ain't gonna
to
let
be a
that shit
college
happen.
head coach.
I'm just saying.
Huh?
Yeah, and
I'm just saying. My thing is, I understand what you're saying. He shouldn't have thrown a punch. I agree
you're
with
right,
you on that.
Malazzo. You're right.
There's
3 sides to every story.
But my
Truth will
thing
come out.
is, if I'm upset,
There goes
just leave,
damn.
you know what I'm saying? Here's my thing, and I don't know if
Smack
you
was
upset,
warranted.
you know what I'm saying, and I see that you upset, like Lamar upset. I see you upset. I'm trying to talk to you. Say I want to talk. I'll leave him alone.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna force you to talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he should have smacked him, but I'm not gonna force you to talk to me. I'm just saying that guard is not completely innocent in this thing.
No, he's far from it.
You know what I'm saying? And he tried to make it sound like, well, maybe he didn't know the rules and this and that. That's bullshit.
I hear you.
Tall ass, cunt ass nigga. I want to hear that.
I'm gonna leave it at this, and then because I know we got to get to this 75.
Oh yeah, what time is it?
Drive. We had 4:42.
Let's do it.
But I'm gonna say it like this, and then you guys have a quick little say it and say it. Juwan was wrong. Guard was wrong. Y'all can play semantics on who was wrong or more, because at the end of it, it don't matter how you split it up 70-30, 50-50, 60-40. Wrong is still wrong.
Quick math. I see you, bro.
No, I'm just saying, wrong is still wrong.
Right.
Look, Juwan needs to be more professional and kind of not let the emotions take over his professional thinking.
Right, man. I agree with you, man.
But guard, man, I feel like he was instigating, poking it. So I mean, if you can see that a guy is visibly upset, hey man, you got it.
Right.
Maybe we can talk later when you cool down.
Right.
And we can have a real actual man-to-man conversation.
And just leave it alone.
And just leave it alone. But I think guard instigated it a little bit.
Matt said it. You both said it. You keep saying if you put your hands on me, all bets are off. He didn't hit the guy who put his hands on him. He hit some random guy.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying you in the midst of
it's not justified for the all bets are off because you didn't hit the guy that put hands.
No. Nobody's saying that, Nick. No
lanes. They don't cross. I know, but everybody keeps saying if you put your hands on me, all bets are off.
No. We're saying that
putting your hands on you was ignited it.
We all are saying it wasn't justified what Juwan did by hitting the assistant. We're all in agreement right there. What me and Mel are saying, and kind of looks like what Matt is saying, is that it all intensified because guard aggressively grabbed another grown man that was already visibly
and
upset,
told you not to touch him. He did it again.
Told you not to touch him. So that's what. So we're actually separating the two because we're not just giving Juwan justification.
Even on Twitter, everywhere, everybody keeps saying you put your hands on me, all bets are off. It's a common reply with this. But if you would have smacked that coach, okay, then all bets are off. I get that. But then to be held back, be 5, 6, 7 feet away from the situation, charge in and smack a bit.
Mel said it's justified. He keeps saying,
"Hey, it's justified that had he smacked guard.
Yeah,
it's justified that he smacked guard. And with the assistant coach isn't justified
after being separated from the head coach to do that." Yeah. I want to add with two jokes. You know how before we move on, I always got to end whatever serious topic we get in. I got to add with a joke. Number one, this is why you played third string to Jalen Rose and Chris Webber. You've always been a bitch, Juwan Howard. And number two, Michigan basketball team put up more fight than the football team against Georgia. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Get guard right. I'm with that. Everybody gets some.
You get a smack. You get a smack.
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna say that, then we can move on.
Yeah.
When you in the heat of the moment, you upset. You know what I'm saying? And you already tell my man, don't touch me, blah, blah, blah. He touch you. That ignites it. So now everybody pulling, you trying to get back to whoever, and you just swinging. I've seen it happen before.
And you go over your players to swing. You're putting them in a bad position, man.
So see, you I think you kind of conflating two things. I'm not we're not justifying it. Who if he swung up, he came down.
No,
out
I'm not
the
saying
air,
you're justifying it. I'm expanding upon
right.
what you're saying.
Okay.
You're swinging over the players who are trying to separate the situation, which is already heated.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's the heat of the moment, but man, you gotta be more professional in that moment, man. You should be grabbing your players so they don't get accidentally hit in something and getting your players out of there. That should be your number one priority as a coach, to always protect your players. He did not do that.
That's fair. That's fair. That is
100%
100% fair right there.
Because then one of his players get caught. They get punched in the back of the head.
All right, hold on, Mel.
Mel's Nikki's here with me. Mel he was taking your spot.
But no. Look, we'll kind of put a pause in there in that situation, and then we'll all right. No, you just send the link right there.
No, I'm sending my
I was about to say
he gonna call in.
Yeah.
Oh, but no. Ever been in a bar brawl? All hands on deck.
That's what I'm saying.
A bar brawl is not at work, though, Matt. A bar brawl is not at work. What happened? I can't hear you guys.
Yeah, I'm driving. I'm actually leaving the sports cage, picking up those giveaways. So I'll be mailing that out. I need the info of the Cowboys fan though.
Yeah, I just texted him earlier today, so hopefully he'll text me back and I'll send you his information.
All right, sounds good. Hey, I know y'all moved from the thing, but the reason why I said it was justified is because the same thing what y'all said, the situation got ignited and started because Juwan Howard was already heated from the timeout and was trying to walk out of there and get out of there, right?
Mm-hmm.
The coach grabbed him. That's the first mistake. Don't grab him. Juwan told him not to grab him, and he continued to grab him and keep him, right there, impeding him from leaving.
Hold up. I'm 6'3".
The other guy came.
No. Can Melvin hear me?
When the other guy came and got smacked, the assistant coach, he was actually putting his hands the wrong way on one of the Michigan players that was trying to break everything up. And Juwan didn't like that. So, yeah, he got smacked. Hey, all of it is Warford. He's going to get suspended. He's going to get his punishment for it. He shouldn't be fired. Hey, but, you can take it all the way back to the 90s when the old Temple coach, John Chaney, was about to fight a younger reporter.
Mm-hmm.
People just don't play that. You can't handle certain people certain kind of ways, and you can't hide behind be professional. And I can be professional and disrespect you, and you expect me to just be professional as well. Now, you disrespect me, it's going to go to a whole different type of code, and he's going to get his punishment for it. But that guy that got smacked, man, I hope he learned his lesson. But that's all I wanted to say, man. I'll take it up there.
All right, man. All right.
I'll have to check the footage on that if the assistant had misproperly touched one of Juwan's players. So I need to see the footage on that.
I'll go back and look at it.
But like I said earlier, he was making sure they hadn't closed in, whether he was the team security, whoever he was, because
he probably just didn't like it. He probably just didn't like that. Go ahead.
He was just keeping everybody apart. And like I said, Howard was backed up from the situation. To charge back in it and ignite it as everybody's trying to separate everybody, that's reckless and irresponsible, man.
That's true. All right.
Go ahead. Yeah, we'll see it. I'll probably find the footage and I'll probably discuss it a little bit more further tonight on I.O.W. Sports Night Out. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. We had the All-Star weekend of the NBA this past weekend. The Rising Stars on Friday kind of did their thing. So you get some of the younger cats in the NBA do their thing. You also had the celebrity sports basketball game. Myles Garrett, of course, representing for Cleveland in Cleveland. That boy actually can hoop.
Yeah, he was tossing people's stuff.
But I
what'd you say, Nick?
That was sick. He was hitting the rim like it was Mason Rudolph's head.
Right.
Motherfucker was doing some damage.
I personally,
all I saw when he did that windmill was the helmet flying around.
Me personally, as if I'm the Browns GM, I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't know if I want you playing in there. You cost us a lot of money if you get hurt.
Right.
That's just me personally as a GM. I'm looking out for my investment, but I get it. NBA All-Star game is in Cleveland. You need a Cleveland sports representative. I get it.
Oh man.
No Baker?
NBA All-Star game is in Cleveland.
That's when I turned the volume
Yeah.
My bad.
Am I having technical difficulties?
No, I forgot to turn the volume down. I thought I turned it down.
And then Saturday you had the skills challenge, which they changed the format. Is like they had a 3-man team kind of represent certain teams.
Yeah, I like that format.
And Cleveland won. They got a win for the whole team. 3-point shootout. Big man, Karl Anthony Towns win. And it's funny because I was like, what the hell is Karl Anthony Towns doing in 3-point contest? And lo and behold, he wins. So I guess he must have heard me talk on the late night show Friday night. Then we had a very underwhelming dunk contest. I was so disappointed with that. What is Cole Anthony doing dunking in Timberlands? What do you know how heavy Timberlands are?
Oh, what is it? He thinks they're fucking cinder blocks?
Like he said it himself, like, oh, these things are heavy like cinder blocks. Well, why are you trying to attempt to dunk in them? Like, I didn't.
He
it was
didn't even
underwhelming.
make the dunk?
No, Cole Anthony. It was him. Obi Toppin from the Knicks, who actually won, and that'll probably be the only winning that anything in the Knicks uniform is going to do this year.
Probably. Did you say probably?
Yeah, that'd probably be the only thing that anything Knick related is going to win this year.
Matt said he should have worn lugs.
Should have won the Birdman collection.
Oh, that's funny you mentioned Bird. Somebody said Machine Gun Kelly in the celebrity game had no right being there. I'm like, yo, he looks like Birdman's son.
Remember the dude on the Birdman? Yeah.
I know.
I'm saying we talking about two. I know you're talking about
two Birdmans. Come on, man.
We talking about two different Birdmen.
Two different Birdmans.
No, but it triggered my reply.
Man, he looked horrible what he had on.
Oh,
that daggone studied outfit, nails painted. He wasn't even hyping. He sounded horrible.
Yeah.
Come on, Cleveland. Let's get hype.
Well, I mean, that's his hometown.
You remember the
so
old
they had
Chappelle skit when they had the race draft?
Yeah.
What I would do if I was running the race draft on behalf of the white delegation, we cut Machine Gun Kelly.
Damn, you ain't even gonna try to trade him?
We're gonna cut him.
No,
I ain't put him on waivers. We're gonna put him on waivers.
Put him on waivers. That's hilarious. And then we had the All-Star game. Man, Steph won MVP.
How was he the one? He hit that last 3-point.
Oh, how many he hit? He hit like what, 23?
He tied the record, but he didn't break it because he didn't make that last one.
Yeah, but man,
he broke the All-Star record, but the NBA
he broke the All-Star
17.
Right.
Clay has, right?
I think so.
So
and
it wouldn't have counted as a record, even if he tied or beat it.
He needed 53 points too.
Matt said DFA designated for free agency.
It was a good game though.
Well, because they changed the format 5 years ago, where it's pretty much it's a certain benchmark you need to hit for certain points.
Yeah.
So I guess they're adding in the memory of Kobe 24 in the fourth quarter, something like that. And now the
score is at the end of the fourth. It had to be you got to win by 24. Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they changed the MVP award. They named it after Kobe.
Right.
So I do know that. But yeah, Steph showed his ass yesterday. He like. If you don't know by now that he's probably the best shooter in basketball history, he definitely showed you last night.
Again.
Boy, that little teardrop shot he did, like from the corner.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Yeah, but he was shooting from damn near half court and like nothing but net.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying though.
Oh my goodness. I'm like, goodness.
Damn, why was LeBron shooting so damn much?
He took 24 shots, bro.
I'm like, why is LeBron shoot so damn much? I'm like, he's going 3.
G to the Izzo. Ego. So stuff going on. He wanted to try it too.
He's like, I'm coming down with shoot, Brick. I'm like, LeBron, stop shooting the ball.
Yeah, but that's typical LeBron. All-Star game, it was cool.
It was the best part of the dang on weekend.
Oh yeah, it was the best part
and
of
the rest
weekend.
of that junk.
Yeah, the rest
and
of
that dang
junk
on thing they did was Steph wife and 2 Chainz wife.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I won't see that guy.
Yeah,
that has no place in sports.
Yeah, but let's get to the biggest part of that. The top 75.
Can I say something real quick? Matt, can you make it into the show? Can we send Matt a link to join?
Tell him drop his email address.
Yeah, drop your email, Matt. Unpopular opinion. I think Clay is just as good of a. No, that's not an unpopular opinion, Matt. I think Clay is just as much of a shooter as Steph is. I mean, they're on par.
Curry's better off the dribble. That's why he can get more. Clay is more like a Reggie, like a catch and shoot type.
Yeah.
So you can kind of eliminate that more.
Like bad weed,
double teams, jump in the screen. But when they have shooting competitions, they say it's like 50-50. Like they go at it.
Yeah. Look, I mean, honestly, you can never have a bad answer if you got Clay or Steph. I mean, I prefer Steph, but
because he can create his own shot.
Oh yeah,
like that.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But I mean, if I'm left with Clay, I'm not gonna cry about it. So that's not a bad option to have
Clay
as a
gives you
backup
better
plan.
defense.
Yes, because he has a bigger size than Steph, so he's not as much as a liability. But top 75, the NBA anniversary team, which is the top 75 players of all time that ever played in the NBA, was released earlier this year.
Sorry, my thing.
But they did a ceremony.
I just sent the link. Don't check his email.
Matt, check your email. A link was just sent to you. But we checked. In halftime, they had the ceremony, and of course, they left the GOAT last to name, and he got the biggest standing ovation in the building.
Who, LeBron?
No.
I'm fucking kidding, everybody.
No.
Kobe?
We're
saw
talking about
everybody go like this to start fucking coming at me.
They gonna chat box heating up.
No, Michael Jeffrey Jordan got the hugest ovation. It was great to see the all 75 anniversary team. There's a couple of players in there that I don't agree with on the 75 list. And some that got put on there, and I don't know why.
Right.
And there's some that got left off, and I don't know
Tracy
why.
McGrady.
Yeah, Tracy McGrady is obviously the biggest one to me that got left off, and I'm like, how did he get left off? And
I don't know how Bill Walton keeps fucking getting on this list.
You gotta have a certain kind of quota for white people on there.
Okay, well, Kevin McHale didn't hit it.
That's not it. We
mean,
got Kevin McHale, Bird. Who else?
Jerry West.
Kid.
Who?
Half of Jason Kidd. That's it. 2.5.
I know the joint looks
Larry
crazy.
Bird.
Yeah, we said Bird.
Bob Cousy.
McHale, Walton.
I don't think nobody that played back there should be on it.
Yeah, but that's not fair. It's part of the
life ain't fair.
It's the whole.
That's why my man got pimp slapped.
Oh my gosh.
Who you got here?
But the biggest name, John Havlicek is on there.
Jerry West. The logo.
Jerry West. Yeah, the logo.
I guess you did meet the quota, did
you?
Yeah.
Bob Pettit. Like,
70 ain't bad.
Huh?
5 out of 70 isn't bad. 10 more years, it might be 1. It might be Bird. That's it.
Stockton on there?
I think Stockton is on there. Yeah, Stockton's on there.
Okay. I agree with that.
But one of the names that's on there that's really standing out to me right now is Anthony Davis. What the hell is he doing on this list?
He ain't played long enough to even evaluate him.
What the hell is he doing on this list? Am I confused?
All right. They gonna evaluate in 2 games?
Did he do something that I don't know or why he's on this list of all-time 75 anniversary team? And Tracy McGrady isn't?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
But anyway, we're gonna do something fun today, and big homie Nick wanted to kind of make it a draft. So myself, Detroit Mail, the big homie Nicky Jr., and we're trying to get Matt in here.
Matt said he didn't get the invite.
He did it. I don't know.
Hold on, Matt. Hold on.
Double check the email. Make sure there's no.
Yeah, I'm about to do that now.
Yeah, it's Turtle.
Hold on, I gotta come out of here first.
Maybe I shouldn't say it, but I mean it's in the
Right.
comments anyway.
All right.
Big T.
Yeah, is it? Hold on, you know what? Let's do it this way.
2930.
He should be in our messenger, right?
I don't know if you can use it.
Let's see.
But anyway,
go ahead. I'll fix it. Go ahead.
Yeah. You'll figure it out.
So-
But until then,
this weekend I saw the highlight with Dominique Wilkins, and then I went on YouTube and I watched the draft that they did back in 06.
I sent to his messenger.
Like 6 of them that did a draft, and I was like, yo, football season's over. Doesn't dominate our show anymore for an hour and a half. So I messaged the guys yesterday, and I was like, yo, let's do this. Let's do an all-time draft. We'll get a couple guests. Melvin Wall couldn't make it, so I got Nikki here with me. Nikki's going to do a team. Matt's going to come in. And I entered the 5 of our names into a randomizer for the draft order. Like I said to the guys yesterday in text, the first time I hit a lottery, and it means nothing for this. So the order will be me, Matt, Lamar, Jamel, and then Nikki, and we're gonna do it as snakes.
He's my government name. Okay.
So I'll wait for Matt to hop in. Did he get the email?
I sent it through Messenger, so he should get it in a minute.
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
La 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 la.
Right.
OG Snoop Dogg. How do you think of some of the performances? Well, obviously, I think we thought Machine Gun Kelly was trash.
Trash to the highest degree.
Obviously, we thought he was trash.
I didn't really see any of it. I only watched like the All-Star Weekend stuff. If I have the kids that weekend, I didn't have them this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know. I don't like All-Star Pro Bowl games. Like I feel like it's more for kids.
How about this? Let's go ahead and get started, and then if we can get Matt in here, he'll go last. If not, we'll just keep it with the 4 of us. All right. So you got the randomizer over there, big homie?
No, we did it already.
Oh yeah. You're right.
I just went through the order. So with the first pick of the all-time NBA draft, it was a toss-up between 2 players. One of them being Brian Scalabrine, but I ended up taking Michael Jordan, number 1. Easy pick.
Smart choice. Yeah, easy pick.
So let me ask this: so once somebody's taken, we can't take them, right?
Well, obviously.
I know we just doing
it's a draft.
Okay, I just want to make sure we were just doing. No, wait a minute.
Did you forget how a draft worked out?
No, I want to say if we was going to draft, what we was going to draft. We just saying it's like a regular draft. I got you.
Like a draft.
I got you. I got you now.
You can't get drafted twice.
Shoot, Jordan can.
All right, so we're gonna skip Matt and we're gonna go to me.
Can he enter his pick in the chat? He's in the chat, right?
All right, yeah, we could probably do like that. Matt, you in the chat?
Put your pick in until we get your video up. Jordan's gone.
I was about to say, yeah, we could probably do that if he's still in the chat.
He's still in there. Da, 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 da.
Where do you think he's going?
If you took MJ, he's either going.
There you go.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Matt, what's up, brother?
What's up, Matt?
What up? What up?
You here? What up, though?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. What's up, Nick? I can hear you.
Hey, Mel, can we take the screen down?
Yeah. You want to take the screen down?
No, we got to keep it up. We don't want to keep looking at Matt's face, man.
Yeah, you do. Come on. Come on.
All right, Matt. So I took Jordan. You're up. Who you taking?
Who'd you say you took? Jordan?
Yeah. I went on a limb.
Oh, you went on a limb with Jordan at number 1.
Yeah.
All right. At number 2, I will take. Give me Kobe.
All right, a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, I'll be all over the place.
Yeah, that's fine. Lamar, who you got at 3?
Well, at 3, I'm going to take Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Damn, Nikki got mad.
It's not a bad pick.
Nice.
All right, Mel, you up, Detroit.
Oh, okay. I'm taking Isaiah.
How did I know you're going to do that? How did I know?
Bad boy.
All right. The boy here making his YouTube debut. I told him earlier today, I'm like, bro, for all the times you watch YouTube, today you become a YouTuber.
Junior in the house.
Who you got?
LeBron.
He's taking LeBron.
All right.
I won't say what I want to say because he's a minor, but
Matt, do you know who his dad is?
yeah, I do. Fuck LeBron.
No, I said about Nikki. As long as you don't want to fuck him, you're good. You can
Nope.
Can you keep that off the show?
All right. He's
Hey,
shy
Nick.
for a reason. I can't get him to shut the fuck up, but now he's shy.
Hey Nick.
He took
That's
LeBron and he took Wilt.
Okay. LeBron and Wilt, that ain't bad.
All right,
Hey,
Jamel,
Nick.
you up? Hey, what's up, buddy?
Give me 2 seconds.
Say hi.
How you doing, man?
Hi.
Say hi.
All right.
Hey, what's up,
Hey, what's
buddy?
going on, man?
Mm.
I'm gonna take I just see damn. You took Hakeem on there. Elijah one.
I don't know.
Is Elijah one on there? I'm taking Elijah one. I'm not looking at the list.
Yeah, Hakeem. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking Elijah one.
All right, Lamar, you're up already with all-time leading scorer for now.
I'm going to take Allen Iverson.
Not bad. I want Manute Bowl. Is Chuck
right,
Nebbit
Matt.
on here?
Matt, you got Kobe so far. Who you taking?
Oh man, give me. Fuck. Give me Bill Russell.
Okay.
Nice. All right. I got Jordan already. I got 2 picks here.
Yep.
Oh man. Give me I'm gonna take Tim Duncan.
Big fundamentals.
Yes,
okay.
sir. I'm gonna take Tim Duncan. And I'm going to take Magic.
Wow.
As much as Magic and Jordan love playing against one another, I'm gonna do something and team them up.
Wow.
Practice is gonna be fun.
I was gonna take Magic because Isaiah needs somebody to kiss.
Well, now they got to be on separate teams, or else they'd be making out the whole time. All right, Matt, you got Kobe and Bill Russell. You're up.
Steph Curry.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Everybody keep gonna pick. Somebody take him.
I know. I was about to
Curry,
take him.
it's a shame. Curry will never get to shoot because he got Kobe on the team. All right, Lamar, you got Jabbar and Iverson so far.
You're about to blow his
All
Achilles
right.
out.
I got Jabbar and Iverson. Give me Dennis Rodman.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Damn, I was hoping to get him as my 6th man. Good pick.
Jesus, I need another.
Yep.
Jamel, you got Isaiah and Hakeem.
Give me Oscar Robertson.
The big O.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. You could play Robertson at the 2. Nikki is a little surprised this guy fell. He just got very excited. Nikki, with his first of 2 picks, takes Larry Bird.
Damn. I was hoping that
Larry Legend.
Right.
Larry Legend.
Larry Bird. You got LeBron, Wilt, and Larry so far. Curry right now.
LeBron, Wilt, man.
Yeah, Oscar's gone too.
I just have a pick. I can't remember how to pick.
LeBron. Well.
Now you better come up.
You got Allen Roberts, Allen Iverson, right?
Yes.
Nikki,
I know that.
With Nikki's other pick, he takes Jason Kidd. So he's got LeBron, Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird, Jason Kidd. Mel, you're up with Oscar, Isaiah, and Akeem so far.
I'll take Dr. J.
Mm,
Good pick.
that's good. That's a good pick.
Lamar, you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Iverson, and Rodman. Who you taking?
Give me Damian Lillard.
Oh, shit. I knew.
Damian Lillard.
You damn right. You damn right.
Interesting.
Somebody got to score, man. I mean, I know Iverson can, but you know, he's my point guard too. But you know, I got two small guards. It's okay.
Matt, Kobe, Bill Russell, Steph Curry. Who you taking?
Give me Dirk Nowitzki.
Ooh, that's a nice pick.
That was gonna be my pick.
That's nice.
All right,
Big German.
I got Jordan, Duncan, and Magic, and Team Nick is absolutely floored that Shaq is still there. So we're
Damn, I was gonna take Shaq my next pick. Cause I was gonna take him before. I said, "Make somebody forget about Shaq."
No.
I played Duncan at the 4, put Shaq at the 5. I got Jordan at the 2, and Magic at the 1. I'm smoking you guys when we play.
Dang, I was gonna take Shaq.
And
who's your next pick?
I'm doubling up here. Give me. It's a toss up right now. I'm gonna take Kevin Durant and play Kevin Durant at small forward with Jordan, Magic, Duncan, and Shaq.
Wow.
Oh,
that's a squad.
That's a good squad.
That's a squad.
I need some. Who's it now? Matt.
You got Kobe, Russell, Curry, and Dirk.
Wilt Chamberlain.
He's gone. Nikki took him. He's gone.
Oh fuck. Center, small forward.
Center, David Robinson, Embiid, Jokic.
David Robinson. I thought.
Malone.
Oh, no, that's what's the name? Jokic.
I don't know if Jokic is on here. I'm looking for him.
I don't know if he's in there, but it's an all-time draft. These are guys I wrote down as the top 7 for like my little cheat sheet. I don't think maybe all-time 75. Are we doing 75 or just all-time?
No, the 75 anniversary team.
Oh, all right. And Jokic and Embiid aren't available.
Go ahead, Matt.
Give me Scottie Pippen.
It's not bad.
Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice.
No, you can play Russell small. You play Russell at the center, Dirk at the 4, Pippen at the 3, Kobe 2, and Curry at the 1. It's a good lineup. Lamar, Kareem, Iverson, Rodman, and Lillard.
Give me Giannis Antetokounmpo. Greek freak, baby.
I think you missed like 7 letters in that last name.
I just say Giannis.
Giannis made top 75?
Yeah. Giannis made top 75.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 MVPs, right? You got it.
Fuck
Jamel, you got Dr. J, Oscar, Hakeem, and Isaiah. You're probably looking power forward. Got Garnett, Malone, Barkley.
Give me Chuck.
Really? Over KG? Wow.
I got size.
Oh yeah.
Mound over KG?
Round mound. The round mound.
Not even. No.
I need that side.
No. Width, not length.
Well,
I'll take Barkley. I need that toughness.
KG is tough as hell too. Oh my God, we're really doing this right now.
Yeah, we doing it.
Oh my God, we are.
I got
really
Doc,
doing
man.
this.
Same player.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're doing this right now. I can't believe we're doing this right
I
now.
still can pick KG.
Goodness gracious.
I don't have a center though, do
I don't know.
You don't need a center. They don't play center anyway.
Completing his starting lineup, Nikki takes Dominique Wilkins as a shooting guard.
I'm gonna take that.
Nice. Take me.
Tell him good pick. Good pick, Nikki.
I was hoping he'll slide down too.
So we're adding in the 6-man. So any position don't matter. Everyone's got their starting lineup. Nikki takes Kevin Garnett as a 6-man.
I knew I was doing.
See,
You shouldn't say nothing.
No,
I can swoop back in.
No, you did that. You did that. You shot your own self in the foot, man.
Yeah. Sometimes you gamble, man. You roll snake eyes. Sometimes you roll stuff.
All right, Jamel. Who's your sixth man, bro?
Let me get I don't know him either. Nobody here I like no more. Let me get Kawhi Leonard.
Really?
Kawhi.
Yeah.
The Claw?
I get Kawhi.
Wow.
I just want him for this spot. I can hear him laugh. Hey, kick that laugh in, Kawhi.
All right. For my sixth man, I'm going to take the second best shooter of all time, Reggie Miller.
Oh, I ain't see Reggie.
Yeah.
Give
me Reggie Miller.
All right, Matt.
Wow.
I should take Dave P.
Reggie Miller, the second best shooter, huh? Better than Ray Allen?
Behind Steph Curry.
Better than Ray Allen?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what better than Ray Allen.
Come on, man.
Reggie too ugly to get my respect.
All right, I'm gonna go with Walt Clyde Frazier.
Oh wow. Okay.
Clyde the Glide.
Clyde the Glide.
That's an underrated pick right there.
Let me get Sam Cassell.
First of all, Sam Cassell he even made it on his list, dog. Let's be honest.
So
I could get Bucks like Milwaukee because like Sam, I could sell.
I'm going to. I play Blacktop a lot with the kids on NBA 2K, and I take this player all the time, and I smoke the kids with them. Like I'll hit 17 twos in a game to 50 with this player. Who am I taking?
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Told you.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Shuttlesworth.
That's a good.
Shuttlesworth. That's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, big homie, run down the guys, run down the lineups we got for each guy, man.
All right,
these squads right here.
Nikki has Jason Kidd at the point, Dominique at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Bird will play 4, Chamberlain at 5, and KG, Kevin Garnett coming off the bench.
That's a nice squad.
That's a nice squad.
Yeah, that's a nice
Jamel has Isaiah Thomas at the 1, Robertson at the 2, Dr. J 3, Chuck at the 4, and Elijah at the 5 with Kawhi coming off the bench.
I like that roster.
Lamar has Allen Iverson, Lillard,
Like Allen. See the score line?
Giannis, Rodman, and Kareem.
That's the Kupo.
With Reggie coming off the bench.
I got shooters, baby. I got shooters, baby.
I got shooters. Guard your chest.
Matt's got Curry at the 1, Kobe at the 2, Pippen at the 3, Dirk at the 4, Bill Russell at the 5, and Walt Frazier coming off the bench.
That's actually a nice squad.
That is.
He got shooters and defense. He got shooters and defense.
Reggie Miller look like
lockdown.
And the ball
You guys got nice teams, right? You guys got nice teams, but if we're doing a vote, I'm running away with the shit. I got
because you the one voting for yourself.
That's all that matters. I mean, my brain, I'm a champion. I got Magic at the 1.
Can I tell you what you are in my brain?
2, Durant at the 3, Duncan at the 4, Shaq at the 5, and Ray Allen coming off the bench to shoot the lights out.
It's a good squad. It's a good squad.
Damn, you got Durant and MJ on the squad?
And Magic.
Yeah.
And Magic?
Yo, you can make an argument that I have the best point guard in Magic of all time, Jordan, the best 2 and player of all time, Duncan, the best power forward of all time, Durant, the best small forward of all time, and Shaq, the best center. You can make an argument for all of them.
Yeah, you can make an argument.
We all got loaded teams, but I love this shit. This was fun, man. I like doing stuff like this.
Man.
Now I'm going to send Nikki home. Good thing Reggie is a 6th man because Reggie's not in NBA 2K. And in the next couple weeks, we might have some simulations of these games with scores.
Nice, nice. If you got simulations, we'll definitely put them up on the show so we can see who brags about who comes out with some W's.
That's gonna be my squad because they're gonna lock everybody down.
I don't know, bro. Ain't a such thing as locking Jordan down, bro. Ain't a such thing as locking Jordan down, man.
Dude, you ever hear of COVID-19? I'll lock his ass down.
I'm willing to bet Jordan would even beat COVID in a 7-game series. It would never go.
It wouldn't even go to 7. It wouldn't go to 7, Nick.
No, it'd be done by 5 or 6, easy.
Yep, easily.
No, that was real cool. That was real cool.
Something different. Right?
Yeah, look, real different. Let me ask you this, Matt. Who's on that top 75? I don't know if you've seen the list on the 75 who shouldn't be on there. I mean, I already voted and said Anthony Davis don't need to be on there. So
yeah, I saw something about this earlier. They were talking about it on the TV how Anthony Davis had made the list. I don't agree with him. He should not be on the list at all. I think he's fucking terrible. He's good, but he's not top 75 worthy.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a statement in here about Anthony Davis.
Go ahead.
He's the Russell Westbrook of big men. Just compile stats.
Okay.
I can see that comparison. But
yes and no.
Russell Westbrook didn't make the top 75, did he?
No, yeah, he's on there.
No.
Okay.
No.
Russell Westbrook better not be on there.
No.
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, he did. Oh my goodness.
He's like 73.
Oh,
something like that. He's on there.
He made it over McGrady.
Yep.
He made it over McGrady.
Shit, he made it over Clay.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Did he not show up this weekend? I didn't see him in any of the pictures. Did he get announced?
Hey, you know what? Hey, take this whole damn list and throw it in the
His
trash.
outfit was too ugly to put him on a picture.
No, throw this list in the trash. You cannot have Russell Westbrook. Oh, they cannot have Russell Westbrook on this.
Russell Westbrook on there.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, unpopular opinion, but I don't think LeBron should be on the list either because he's garbage.
No, stop.
Hey, Matt. That's why matter of fact, we gonna keep you on the show because you gonna make our rates go up because people's about to come in and go ham on you, dog. They about to go ham on you.
They could go ham all they want. I'm just gonna turn around and say fuck LeBron. I'll let them waste their energy on me, get it all out, and then I'll just respond and say fuck LeBron.
Hey, because I'm telling you, LeBron ain't still let you live that
still
down,
going on because LeBron never hit that shot.
Fuck LeBron.
He deserved the top 75 though.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
but not Russell Westbrook.
No.
What is Russell doing on this list?
Especially over McGrady.
Man, people don't realize how bad of a dude McGrady was.
What's your argument?
I gotta hear. I can
hear the argument for that.
Wait, hold on. Is Grant Hill not on here?
No, he ain't.
No, I thought I saw him in there.
Is he?
I thought I saw him in the picture. I saw Grant Hill in the picture they took.
No, on this list we looking at.
Yeah, I don't see him on this list, and I'm a little irritated by that.
Vince Carter ain't on there.
He might not. Grant Hill might not have played enough in the NBA to make that list.
I could have sworn I saw Grant Hill.
Anthony Davis have it. Ooh, Anthony Davis haven't either.
Yeah, Anthony Davis haven't either.
Got a point.
I think Vince should be in here over Russell Westbrook.
You said who?
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter
over Russell Westbrook.
Oh yeah, I would say Vince Carter over Russell Westbrook. Vince
He
Carter
definitely played long enough.
Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill, I would take over Russell Westbrook.
Right.
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. Yep.
I would take Luke Longley over Russell Westbrook. Man's got a ring.
Hey, can I get Mehmet Okur? I'll take Mehmet Okur over Russell Westbrook.
I'd take BJ Armstrong, his giant fucking ears on his tiny head.
I'll just take a BJ.
Our residential basketball guru Melvin Wall says Walton, Westbrook, AD should not be on the list.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving too. Yeah, I agree. Walton
and Dwight too.
Walton is still there.
He just love Bill
25
Walton,
years
man.
ago, I was shocked Walton made the top 50. You can't tell me 25 guys haven't passed him in 25 years.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm not trying to speak for Mel, but I think he will put Dwight Howard over Walton.
Yeah,
I don't have an issue with that.
I have an issue with that.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that.
Howard at his peak was dominant.
Oh,
I can't believe Jokic and Embiid haven't made it because they're better than Walton ever was or could ever hope to be. I know they don't have longevity, but you're talking pure fucking best players. Yeah. I don't know how you keep Jokic and Embiid out.
And Embiid hasn't stayed on the court too much. He's always hurt. I wouldn't put him on the list.
But if you got Anthony Davis,
I know that.
Yeah.
How do you not?
No. I'm not saying that Anthony Davis should be on the list.
Oh no.
I'm just trying to think of why guys were left off.
NBA in general, the NBA,
right?
Whoever voted on this, if they put KD on the list, and he's always fucking hurt.
Yep.
With his asterisk bubble title.
And as a Lakers fan, I don't respect that bubble title.
Rachel Nichols got more rings during that bubble than anybody else.
Oh no! Oh no, she didn't get no rings. She was getting that bubble pop.
I can't say next year. He's leaving. We can revisit this topic in a few minutes, and me and Mel.
I would put Dwight over Walton and AD. Yeah.
I agree with that.
I feel you on that, man. I'm just.
Is Patrick Ewing on this list? Or
Patrick's on there.
Yeah, Ewing's on there.
Yep. Patrick's on there.
Bag of shit.
Patrick Ewing? Come on, man.
Nah, he's only
king
saying
of the
that.
3-step, man. He's king of the 3-step. My father would lose his fucking mind watching a Knicks game on MSG. He takes 3 steps every fucking time. How don't they call it?
So does every goddamn player nowadays. They take 4 and they call it Euro step.
I was just about to say they called it Euro step. I was just about to say that.
I had a kid the other day on my 7th and 8th grade team on Nicky's team. He tried doing a Euro step, but a kid got in his way. He took a 3rd step and half-ass tossed the ball because he knew he traveled. But the ref never called it. He turned around and looked at me and goes, "Yeah, I know." I go, "Yo, Patrick Ewing, calm down, man. They don't call it."
There's reports out there. Kyrie
I'm like, Google them when you get home.
Was taken out just before.
Now go ahead, read that loud.
Mel said there are reports out there that Kyrie was on the list, but was taken out just before they released it because of his vaccination status.
That's a shame.
That is a shame.
I mean, because if you ask me, Kyrie
definitely should be on
his
there.
box office.
Yeah, he definitely should be on there.
I would have put him over Russell Westbrook for sure.
I could probably run off 10 or 15 people I put up.
And here's my thing. I know how the skills of James Harden, but I can't put him on that list because he plays no defense whatsoever. And if you're talking about Euro step traveling, he does that on a just about every time.
South African step.
When you have longevity, you led the league in scoring, and you get the MVP, you're gonna be up there. They're just gonna do it because, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like forcing your hand. It's almost like, hey, don't give the fucking guy the MVP if you don't think he's that great. Don't give it to the best offensive season. Give it to the best all-around player.
I don't know who that is.
I never heard of that.
Who? Anybody heard of Dave Debussy?
Dave the Butcher. Dave the Butcher.
Oh,
okay.
Come on.
I can't believe he's on that list. That's another.
Hey man, look, they got his real name on there. I didn't know a street name.
They had to do a white quota, and they're like,
I said that. I told you. I said that.
But I didn't. We were naming before. I'm like Bird, Walton, West, Havlicek.
I never seen Dave the Butcher play, so I can't.
Yeah, I can't speak on that.
I never seen Havlicek play. I can only seen highlights.
John Havlicek.
What Mel say? One of the greatest basketball players ever out of the Hall of Fame is nothing to keep Kyrie off the top 75.
Who's he talking about?
What two are you talking about, Mel?
Oh, he's definitely got to be talking about Barry Bonds then.
Oh, he's talking about. Okay. I'm talking about. Yeah.
No, he's saying if you can keep 2 of the greatest
baseball players
ever out of the Hall of Fame, there's nothing to keep Kyrie off the top.
Yeah.
So are you talking about Bonds and Roger Clemens?
Yeah, got to be Bonds and Clemens.
You heard me?
What'd you say?
I heard Bonds got vaccinated. He took the shot. That's why his head got so goddamn big.
Oh, he took a shot, all right.
Yeah,
he took
2 shots.
Right in his ass with what the hell is HGH?
Hey, he never tested positive, but Bobby did. I'm just saying, Poppy did, and
You're right.
he's going in the Hall of Fame solo this year.
Solo.
Like nobody else got in there but him this year. So
Kurt Schilling didn't get in.
Yeah.
Clemens
didn't get in.
Andy Pettit didn't get in. It's
right.
Yeah, and it just so
that's why
it just so happens they're not testing for steroids no more. After it, I'm sure they're going to put it back in the contract, but they stopped testing for it, and Bonds and Clemens no longer on the list. For the Hall of Fame.
The contract expired for the testing. It's not like they just.
But as of now, they're not testing it, so
they have to
put them in. That's a loophole. That's a loophole. As of now, since the contract has been renewed.
That's why it expires the year the contract expires, so it can
I'm
get
just saying, that's a loophole. If we don't have a contract, put them in. Based on what the existing contract right now, which is nothing.
Well, I mean, let's just be honest. You can't pick and choose of who played in the steroid era to let in and leave off.
Right.
Just because because he was nice to me and he was an asshole to me. Like, to me, that's the most idiotic.
The media, though. I mean, especially baseball, a bunch of players who wish they could have played and didn't play or didn't get picked up. They just
they wish they wish they were that good.
Right. So they just sour. So they go in and they we gotta stick to the purity of the game.
Yeah, but they baseball writers.
Give me 2 minutes. Nikki's about to leave. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But they are baseball writers. Like these dudes ain't probably ain't even come close to lacing up no cleats, man.
Like, who cares about Buster Only things?
Buster Only, Tim
Kirchin. Who cares?
But if I'm not mistaken, I think Buster only voted for those guys to get in.
Oh, did he?
I think
he might
so.
have been the only one.
Well, I mean, look, these guys are getting votes.
They need to go ahead and put Pete Rose in there.
First of all, Pete Rose should have been in there a long time ago.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
How do you not have the history of baseball without Charlie Hustle?
Man, look, man. Pete Rose made me a Reds fan back then.
I mean, Pete Rose is like
Johnny Bench and Pete Rose made me Reds fans. And I can't think of my man's name. The black dude.
What, Eddie Murray?
Second base, Morgan? Joe Morgan?
Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan, yeah.
Second
base.
But I was thinking Eddie Murray in Cleveland too.
Yeah. But I was talking about the Reds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about the whole Big Red Machine there.
Yeah. Oh, they had a good team, bro.
How many titles they win? They won like what, 1, 2 or something?
Two, I believe.
Two. Yeah.
75, 76.
Yep. And then the Pirates back then was Sturgill. They got me saying the name.
Willie Sturgill.
Willie.
Yeah. And Dave. God, why my mind going blank?
Well, Dave Winfield won the Pirate.
Yeah, he was. Pirate before he went to the Yankees, and he's a Pirate.
Oh, how did I forget that?
Mm-hmm.
How did I forget that?
Yeah, man, they had a team back then.
Man, bruh.
Who you saying was? Who you saying was a Yankee before?
No, he was a Pirate before he was
San Diego. Came from San Diego.
Hey, didn't he play on the Pirates too?
Dave Winfield? No, I don't believe so.
Who was
he got drafted. Man? He got drafted by San Diego.
I remember that.
I don't remember him. I don't remember him being with Pittsburgh.
No, you thinking of Roberto Clemente, bro.
He was with the
He was a Pirate.
Was he a Pirate too?
Yeah.
I know it's San Diego.
Yeah, Roberto. You don't.
I know he's with San Diego.
Yeah, you thinking of Roberto, man.
Hey, I might be.
For the plane crash took him out.
Right.
Yeah.
He was on a plane with Buddy Holly.
Oh, so this is interesting.
What's that?
A little off topic. So the XFL is to provide the NFL pretty much be their guinea pig. Of innovation prospect development as part of a partnership agreement with the NFL. So like officiating, certain things like that, rule changes, certain things like that. And so like they just had this agreement come down today. So it's like a petri dish to experiment with proposed rules, test new equipment, develop prospective officials and coaches.
Really?
Yeah. So apparently the XFL is going to be their new pipeline.
I think they should have did something like that anyway. the NFL needs a farm system.
Well, it's the XFL now.
Yeah, I said that a long time ago. I mean, now with the culture the way it is now, I don't want it. I'm saying, but back, when I was saying it, and why we got so many people?
And can we repeat what just happened?
Yeah, you went out, then you went back in, you came back in, went out again.
Yeah, so
was messed up. The format was messed up. So,
okay.
No, it was saying the NFL and the XFL have reached an agreement that will give the NFL a petri dish to experiment with proposed rules, test new equipment, and develop prospective officials and coaches through the XFL.
I'd be a fucking millionaire. I said this for 23 years, man. When they first fucking came out, I said that Vince McMahon did it the wrong way. He challenged the NFL. I think I said it on the show when we discussed it. He challenged the NFL. You can't challenge the NFL. Major League Baseball, NBA can't challenge the NFL. Vince tried to go at the NFL. He should have used it as a minor league system. He should have paired up with them, a display case or a showcase for players. He went about it the complete wrong way 20-something years ago. This is good.
I said the same thing.
Now, guys who are practice squad players can go show their skills.
Right.
Guys who are bouncing around team to team, getting cut, only getting signed as the 53rd man when guys are multiple injuries take place end of the year, can go ball out. It's good to have a minor league system to feed your product. We all look at college that way, but a lot of guys don't test well, don't get invited to the combine, don't get that team exposure with playing on a big, national television stage. So good. It can only help the college athlete achieve their dream, right?
And what is it? The Wonderlic test? Isn't that one of them?
They stopped.
Oh, they stopped that.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
What's that?
The agents, the NFL wanted to do a bubble for the combine, and the agents are like, "Yeah, you could do a bubble, but none of our players are going to test. They're going to wait for their pro day." Basically, saying to the NFL, "You've turned the combine into a money television draw event. Our players don't want to do a bubble. Let them allow to see their personal trainers. Let them see their physical rehabbers, their stretcher. All these guys."
What's the reason behind that, though? Because we're going.
I don't know. I didn't.
Because if you open up, you got the dang on stadiums with all the people in there. Why would you also make this a bubble? That's to me, that's stupid.
They wanted to put the players in a bubble. The agents kicked back, and the agents were like, "Okay." They could still do their meetings. They could still do their interviews. But they're not going to test. Basically saying to the NFL that if you try this bubble bullshit, you're not going to have a fucking show because we're not going to bring the players there.
Right. That's what you about to say, Matt.
It's going to have to instantly cave and withdraw the bubble demand.
Yeah, that's idiotic. What you about to say, Matt?
No, weren't they saying like the trainers weren't going to be allowed there? It was just like only going to be like the players and I guess certain coaches. There's no trainers, no personnel.
They weren't going to let them see their trainers, their stretchers, their physical rehabbers, whoever, their masseuse, whoever's going to get them in peak top form. They didn't want that additional exposure for the player. But this shit's over, man. These fucking guys played college schedules all year. We're in school.
Right.
You're not going to let them fucking see a masseuse at the weekend of the combine, the biggest weekend of their life, and you're not going to let them bring their teams in? Stop it.
And some of them some of them are still in school.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they graduated yet or didn't leave yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's crazy.
The world gets stupid sometimes. This COVID has brought out a lot of stupidity from a lot of places.
It has. You must have caught it.
I think they said like 185 players weren't gonna show if they did the bubble.
Wow.
They were gonna show, but they weren't gonna do the testing, which is the
testing. Yeah. What's up, buddy?
They were going to wait for the pro day and just do it at the school's pro day.
Yeah, I think that's crazy, man. NFL just do some dumb stuff sometimes. That's just crazy. Here's my thing: you can't have them come out of atmosphere where you had all these people in the stadium, all these people around them, when they won, all the people mobbed the field around. There's around all these people already. All of a sudden, oh, we're gonna have a bubble. That's idiotic.
Yeah.
That's just dumb.
Yeah, I expect it to get squashed pretty
Yeah,
quick.
it's gonna get squashed because I would get
NFL's trying to sell.
pushed back on that.
Network's trying to sell that commercial time for the combine.
Here's the
a
craziest
lot
thing.
of canceled checks.
Right.
Here's the craziest thing. It's going to speak to what happens with Goodell, because you're talking about another contract extension.
Oh, really?
And this man's already made $120 million over the last 3 years or something.
They'll bring back Paul Tagliabue.
Well, now he's passed away, bro.
Bring him back anyway.
Oh,
he better than a man.
Prop him up in a chair.
Prop him up in a chair. You do
Weekend with Bernie.
Weekend at Paulie's.
Doing the fucking the bobblehead.
Right. For those
like
who
Ventura, do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
For those who didn't see the episode this weekend, both Detroit Mel and Big Homie Nick did an impromptu show about Brian Flores getting hired.
Oh yeah.
Good discussion we had too. Very good discussion.
Yeah, it was. I was very, very, very surprised.
I'll say this and then I'll say this and then
I was too, motherfucker.
I'll say this and then I'll let you two kind of rehash or remind the viewers of what you said over the weekend.
Right. I made this shit up on the spot. I don't know what I said.
I mean, honestly, he deserves to be a head coach. I mean, but at this point in time, I kind of felt that he wasn't going to get a head coach position because of the lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of lawyers, I mean, not a lot of lawyers, a lot of owners are going to kind of fall back from him because of this lawsuit. Yeah. So I'm still kind of slightly surprised that he actually ended up with a job, period. Because I was expecting he was just going to ride the sideline and then collect the settlement check and,
right
just
right
out to the sunset, and then probably pop up at a HBCU or a high school or a college seat, or
coaching the West Side Club,
coaching the CYO with Nick.
Right. Is that the color league?
No, it's not.
Color U Sports. Go ahead, Nick.
I'm gonna text you after the show, asshole. The Brian Flores thing. Basically, the summary of my thoughts were: number one, shocked, right? But in a good way, because dropping the lawsuit a couple weeks ago, I think we all agree that he would have been like blackballed and not hired on.
Right.
That nobody would want to go near the lawsuit and hire that guy, right? Who's taking on the league, which essentially is taking on the owners and who run the league, right?
Right.
So, number one, thought shocked. Number two, kudos to the Rooney family. Kudos to Mike Tomlin for stepping up, bringing him in. I said to Mel during our conversation that I could see Tomlin making that call and reaching out and saying, hey, I got a position for you. Let's get in here. And Flores be like, I don't know if it's right. And Tomlin's like, no, it's not what you want. It's what you need right now. You need to get back out here. You need to coach. And kudos to Flores.
Right.
Because one of the things that came up, I equated it to Kaepernick. Because Kaepernick sued the league, took the non-disclosure to never talk about it, took the payout, and went away.
Right.
Flores, it gives more credibility, I think, to his case that he still wants to coach.
Right.
That he wants to be involved. He wants to coach. And it shines more light, pun intended, on his situation, saying, I do want to coach. I want to be a part of this league. I want to teach.
Right.
I want to grow these players. I want to be a part of the process. And I'm willing to get back in at a position that, let's be real, might be beneath him right now. To do that grind and grow and evolve and take the journey again to get back to the top of the coaching pedigree. So I think it's great all around. Really do.
Hey, there's nothing beneath you if you don't have a job. So he can't even say that job is beneath him. If that's the way he feels, then he shouldn't be coaching at all.
Well, it's
That's
saying,
me
I,
saying
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
I think a better way to put it is that he made a job he's overqualified for, but
Oh yeah.
probably
Yeah.
needed
Yeah.
this time.
Worthy of being a head coach in the
Right.
league.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Absolutely.
you know he has made the playoff, but he's got a winning record. He's the 9th winningest coach the last 2 years, and he's done it with a quarterback that a lot of us don't think is a franchise quarterback. A lot of
Right.
us don't believe in Tua, but he's made Tua a winner.
Right.
So
I agree. I think one of the things I thought about too after we talked was, Kaepernick might have been a catalyst to this. Cause you think about when you go through something, you go through something, you go back, you outside looking in now, and wherever people may have felt they dropped the ball, doing the Kaepernick thing, now he has another opportunity. It's not the same thing, but kind of in that same vein.
I think it's kind of similar.
That same vein.
Yeah.
You say, okay, look, we dropped the ball with Cap. Let's try to do right by Flores. And that could be part of that. So Cap probably could play the part and be a catalyst to what's happening.
I think you got some validity to that,
indirect
but also,
effect, right?
it's
not a direct domino effect, but it's an indirect.
Right. And I think that I agree with most of the stuff that Nick said too. Kudos to the Rooney family, kudos to Tomlin, and kudos to Flores.
Yeah.
Because either one of them could have did something totally different, and this wouldn't be a conversation we're talking about. The Rooney family claimed, no, I'm not on board with that. Tomlin could not have been thought about even bringing them on, and then they both of them could have said yeah, and then Flores could be like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to be a head coach.
Oh, without a doubt. Flores could have easily said, nah, damn that.
Right.
I am head coach material.
Right. So
damn this opportunity.
For him to humble himself.
Oh, yeah, because, he's an assistant coach / linebackers coach.
Right. Senior linebacker coach.
Senior, yeah. He's pretty much coaching a certain
like
position.
The head defensive assistant or some shit like that.
Something like that. Yeah. I know it's like seniors in front of back.
Yeah.
But so I think
it never hurts a team to have the best possible coaching staff. And when you find a coach who becomes available unexpectedly and doesn't take the year off to do, takes that. Usually most of them are fired before the contract expires, so they sit home and they get paid. They might go do television because that doesn't affect them getting paid.
Right.
Good for him, man. Like really, really good for him to take the job. Like,
so here's something. Oh, go ahead.
This is
so you got something to say. Go ahead.
My light bulb in my brain just went off.
Let's go ahead. Let's hear this.
If this man Brian Flores, what if he's a linebackers coach now? And what if the Pittsburgh Steelers have the best linebacker core in all of NFL next year?
Okay.
Well, they do. All right. He's an outside linebacker, so it's
no. I get what you're saying, but like all the linebackers perform, and they're putting up astronomical defensive numbers, like less yardage allowed.
That's always been Steelers football, right? Steelers football's always been built on those 4 linebackers. So it's I get where you're going, but yeah, go ahead.
They've led the league. They've led the league in sacks for like the last 5 years.
What it goes kind of back to Nick's point. If he is coaching that linebackers crew, which is part of a great defense, and they play and like out of their mind, it builds to his case. It absolutely builds to his case, because you can't say he didn't get hired because he can't coach. Because I think everybody knows in America that that's false. He
proved that. He proved he could coach.
Yeah, that'd be a crock of shit. So why isn't he getting a head coaching position?
Let me counter that. And this is not my opinion. This is something I read. This is for discussion's sake. This is me with this opinion. Suing the league, that for the reasons that he's suing the league, and getting hired as a coach within 4 weeks of your lawsuit and accusations hurts your lawsuit because you got hired right away. Maybe not as the head coach, but you can use that argument that, how do you say that about the league in general? Now, I know he didn't accuse the Steelers of anything, but somebody put something out that says this could hurt his case.
Well,
he was not a free agent coach for very long before getting scooped up.
But how you feel about that?
Here's what I say to that.
No, it's no thunder.
That's just like the same thing is when you say I'm not a racist because I got a black friend. You didn't give him a head coach job. He was vibing for a head coach job. He has a linebacker job. To me, I'll say no. I'm saying you saying. I'm just going to the argument. That's just a consolation prize. Here that's a shut up, take this job, and put you in the back so you'll be quiet kind of job.
Yeah, like you're lucky you got this job.
Yeah, you got that job. No, they wouldn't have said motherfucker. They would have said nigga. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he just wanted a fair shot. He just wanted a fair shot of a head coaching job. Yeah,
that's it. And so anyone who used that argument, I'll say your argument would have carry more weight, have more validity if someone had hired him as a head coach. But since he didn't get the head coach job, I think your argument doesn't have that much validity to it.
I feel that. So I mean, I hope that he gets another opportunity at a head coach.
Yeah.
And gotta wait like 20 years for the Steelers to move on from Tomlin.
Hey, because Tomlin's not going nowhere, man.
It's not a Flores joke.
Right.
How
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Keep their head coaches. That's a Steeler joke, guys.
Right.
No, not me. I get what you're saying because, like Steelers, I mean, it was Chuck Noll, then it went to Bill Cowher, and then it went to Mike Tomlin.
68, 3 coaches.
Yeah.
Right,
3 coaches. They don't turn over coaches.
The Jaguars have had 3 coaches.
You can argue they all been 3 good coaches.
Yeah.
But you can argue they all been 3 good solid coaches. So
Hall of Fame coaches,
Hall of Fame coaches, right?
All 3 of them,
right?
All won rings.
Yeah, all won rings. So I mean,
Tomlin won and Noel won 4.
You're right.
I wanted the Giants to go after Cowher when they let go of Coughlin. I was hoping they were going to bring Cowher in. I think Cowher's a great coach.
I don't
think so. Not no more.
After Rex, that Cowher's popped up with the Jets twice, and he lives in New York now. He does the CBS, and that there was rumors that now that his daughters are grown, like there might be interest, but I don't think it ever came to fruition.
Hey,
obviously,
Bill Cowher is loving his job at CBS.
Yeah,
he's totally fine.
Sit back, chill.
He's chilling. Got him a new wife.
He's Madden,
like
right?
25.
He's Madden. He won.
Yeah,
he got the ring. Now he'll do TV the rest of his life.
Right,
and he's actually pretty good as an analyst.
Oh yeah,
not bad.
He better than Terry Bradshaw.
His personality has opened up more throughout the years.
Yeah, he was a little stiff at first
in the beginning because he was still trying to be a coach.
He's no Jimmy the Greek
analyst, but you've watched him evolve.
You think he's better than Terry Bradshaw?
Yeah.
I think Terry Bradshaw. Wow.
I just think he's funny as shit.
Oh yeah, Bradshaw funny. He's funny because he's just dumb. You just laughing at dumbness.
You laugh at Bradshaw.
Yeah, you laugh at Bradshaw.
Yeah, he's good. He's good for TV.
He's good for TV, right? That's it, right there. He's good for TV. You're like,
he's good for Fox.
For real?
He's not good for TV. He's just good for Fox.
But he fits in that. He fits in that look. All the people he has, he kind of fits as he fits in there.
Because you got to have
comic relief.
That kind of You got to have that personality on your squad.
You know you want a real quarterback, right? You know you was just a Trent Dilfer. Oh, you were.
Hey, I know you got 4
rings. The
rings.
greatest defense ever, one of the greatest running backs ever, one of the greatest offensive lines ever.
Right.
Basically, Troy Aikman with 1 more ring. Like we could have done this shit without you.
Right.
You weren't the reason we won. We carried you.
Yes, sir, Baker Mayfield.
Hey. I mean, Steel Curtin as your defense.
Right.
Franco, you're running back.
Rocky Blyer.
Lynn and Stallworth as receivers.
Stallworth and Swan as receivers.
Bad referees with the immaculate reception calling it.
Right.
That shit hit the ground harder than Nate Robinson in his boxing.
Oh shit!
Ooh, wow.
Boy, you better. Hey, I don't know how the ratings ain't shoot up the roof right now. We done done some dissing on LeBron in here.
Fuck LeBron.
The Steelers
in here.
Just as much hate for me as the Cowboys do, but the Steelers organization is well run and respected. Like the Cowboys with Jones are more of a joke to me, so they get the smoke more often. But the Steelers are equally as hated.
Yeah, but they hate it with respect.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
different.
dislike most of their fans because of the arrogance and the pompousness that they present. Like they fucking won the title, so they think they're a better fan than you are. Bitch,
Right.
it's easy to be 55 years old and you jumped on the bandwagon in the 70s and you've been riding it ever since. Walk a fucking mile in my shoes when you know your organization sucks, but you're still just as fucking.
We had Wayne Fox
You
as a
take
coach.
these nuts and you can swing from them.
I'm just saying. We had
Got
Wayne
him!
Fox as a coach.
Got
him! That's all I gotta say.
Got
Bobby Ross was our coach.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I go down the line of bad coaches we had.
My goodness. I mean,
Wayne Fonts, Bobby Ross. I can't think of the other guy now.
Diana's brother?
Huh? Yeah.
We're most
melanated, brother.
Right. No, Bobby Ross is like 90 years old. You know what I'm saying? They hired him.
Hell, you can't forget
Next
about Matt
month,
Patricia.
the Lions will be hiring Eminem's daughter, Haley.
Right. And she's going to be eating mom spaghetti on the sideline.
Mom spaghetti.
I know
Mom
you know.
spaghetti.
That's an actual restaurant. Did you go get that when you went up there?
I ain't wait there yet. I'm going to check it out. They got a spaghetti sandwich, bro.
A spaghetti sandwich?
You know what? You never made a spaghetti
It's like
sandwich?
a manwich, like right?
No,
It's
come
same
on,
shit,
no,
right?
no, we didn't
Why
have
you
this.
never made a
No,
spaghetti sandwich,
fool,
man?
no, we didn't have this conversation. Is this?
You ain't been hungry enough.
First of all, there's a difference between taking some spaghetti and sliding it on your garlic toast. That's different. But making an actual sandwich, no.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Another piece of garlic toast, though.
Yeah, I didn't took the
That's all
pot
you're doing. You never go wrong
out the
with garlic.
refrigerator. Give me some bread, stick the spaghetti in there, and just eat it.
Nah, man.
Do you eat cold chicken?
No, I don't eat cold chicken.
What?
That's called chicken salad.
Excuse me.
Had, like, salad?
For those out there, we need to revoke his black card.
What?
We need to revoke his black card. He doesn't eat cold chicken.
Listen, I'm white and I know to season my chicken.
Thank you, Matt.
I'm
you
white.
Can't be that dark and not eat cold chicken.
Thank you. I'm white and I eat cold chicken.
Right, he white. He eat cold chicken. He's
You ever
blacker
had,
than
like,
you.
a grilled chicken salad, Lamar? Or you
Not in pygmy wise though.
You heat the chicken up, Lamar? If you have a chicken salad, you need hot chicken on it?
No, I don't eat chicken salad, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't eat chicken salad either. But I'll fry a piece of chicken up and eat it next morning.
What do you eat cold? That's hot. It's warm when you start.
Starts cold.
It starts warm.
It starts cold.
It starts cold.
And
She
then once
dead.
I eat it, then it get hot.
And it starts cold. You in the morgue.
You say you in the morgue.
All right, that is our show today. Episode 131 is in the books. Of course, shit gets out of hand when we add Matt to the damn equation. It was already rough and rowdy with these two knuckleheads. But no, Matt, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you hopping on. You always been a stand-up cat, always showing some love and support at I.O.W.
appreciate
Sports.
you.
So we appreciate
I appreciate you guys having me, man.
Yeah,
no doubt, no doubt. Hey, the invitation is always open to you.
Right.
Great show today. Hey, let's give Nicky Jr. a shout out when you can. Next time you see him.
Appreciate you.
I don't know what did he get all quiet for today?
Right.
Like when I came up there to Jersey, we couldn't keep Junior
He
quiet, man.
the fuck up. Like I had to mute this at one point and turn to him and be like, "No, you can't be talking to me on this show." I think you muted me because I was yelling at him during one of the Howard clip.
Yeah.
No.
We did that because we didn't want you to catch an Adrian Peterson charge.
Right.
We looking out for you, dog.
Listen, I'm no AP. I don't need a switch.
Hey, you're incriminating yourself. Stop. Stop.
I waved to him like the queen.
Hey, cut the camera off. Hey, y'all, it's been real. Until next Thursday. Yeah, right. Until Thursday, on behalf of the big homie Nick Shine, Detroit Man, Wildcard Bar, we will see y'all for episode 132 on Thursday. It's been real. Peace.
Thank you for watching.